Hello students, here I am going to start Python programming. In this session I am going to explain introduction to Python programming language. First I will explain history of this Python, and after that I will explain what is exactly this Python, what are some features of Python. Now the first thing is it is developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991 at CWI Netherlands. This CWI is just a research institute in Netherlands. There Python was developed by Guido van Rossum. The main intention behind development of this Python language was readability, means improving the readability and simplicity of programming. Actually this Python is a very much high level language. It is very easy to write code in Python language. This is just a feature of Python, that is it is easy to learn and simple. Simple means you have to write very much concise code, very much short code for doing everything in Python. Means Python program is too short as compared with other programming languages, like if you are comparing it with C or C++, again with Java. Okay, now see, Python is general purpose high level programming language. General purpose means what? It is a versatile language. Versatile means any type of application you can develop with the help of this Python. Means suppose you want to develop any desktop application, means Windows application, again web application, if you want to just create any game. Again nowadays very much popular, that is artificial intelligence, then machine learning, then data science. Everywhere this is very much helpful. You can use this Python language. Means it is a general purpose programming language. Now high level programming language, you know there are basically three categories of programming languages, like low level, middle level and high level. Now low level means machine understandable. If you are considering any machine language or assembly language which is very close to machine, that type of code you can consider, or that type of programming language you can consider as a low level programming language. It is very easy to execute that type of code to the machine, but it is very hard to write code in such a type of language. Getting means if you want to write code in assembly language or machine language, then it is very much hard to the programmer. Okay, but middle means C is a middle level language. You can write code easily, and it is again somewhat easy to execute that code to the machine also. That is middle level category. And this Python is a high level programming language. It is very much easy to write code to the programmer in this high level language, but whatever translation is required from that programming language code to the machine language code, that is somewhat more here. Okay, let you want to just display hello world message onto the output screen. Okay, this is a first program in Python. Means in every language, if you are considering C language, then how to write code in C? Just you have to include a header file like stdio.h. After that void main or int main, you can write anything, and then printf function you have to use here. Printf, then in double quotes hello world. Okay, and semicolon is must. This is the syntactical rule in C. Means this much of code you have to write to just display hello world onto the output screen in C language. And if you are writing that code in Python, then you have to write just print hello world. Okay, only one line code is there, like print hello world. Then this message will get displayed onto the output screen. No need of any inclusion of header file here or anything. Okay, again here no need to place that semicolon. Don't place that semicolon, that is syntactically wrong in Python. Okay, means it is very easy to write code in Python. That's why it is called that simple and easy to learn, and it is a beginner friendly language. If you are just going into that programming world, means if you are just starting your programming journey, okay, means if you want to learn any programming language, then Python is the best choice to learn as a first programming language. Now the next point is, see here, dynamically typed. Now what is the meaning of this one? See, there are basically two categories of programming languages, statically typed and dynamically typed. If you are considering C, C++ or even Java, then all these are statically typed languages, but this Python is a dynamically typed language. Now what is the difference between this? See, in case of statically typed languages, whatever you are using, that should be declared first, then only you can use it. Means suppose you want to just store any integer value, any whole number in a program in C, C++ or Java, then you have to declare that variable like int a in this way. Okay, a is not compulsory, you can give any name to that variable, but int means int is representing that a is a variable and its data type is int. Int means integer. Okay, here you can store whole number. Whole number means numbers without having decimal point in it. Now, if you declare like this, then only you can use that variable in a program. Okay, but in case of Python, there is no need to declare the variable. You can directly use like a equals to 5. Suppose you want to just assign 5 value to a. Okay, don't give semicolon. If you just want to assign 5 value to a, then you can just declare like a equals to 5. You are just directly using that variable. Okay, no need to declare. Before a equals to 5, I have not declared it. Okay, but in C, suppose you want to assign value, then a equals to 5. After declaration, you can use it. Okay, in C++, again in Java also, but here there is no need to declare the variable before its use. Now next point is, suppose you want to assign any string like hello, okay, to this a, then here you will get error in case of C. Why? Because its data type is int, you cannot store here string. But in case of Python, you can change the data type also, no problem. Okay, now this is allowed in Python, because here up to this point the data type of a is int, but after that it will be string. You can dynamically change it. Okay, at runtime, at the time of execution, you can change it. That's why Python is called as a dynamical. It is very much flexible language. Okay, very much flexible. That's why it is simple, easy to learn, beginner friendly. There are too many features of this Python language. Everything I am going to explain in the next session. Okay, but some features as a point of definition I am explaining here. Now, rich library support. Rich library means C, you know C language. There we are using header files, and those are nothing but the libraries, inbuilt libraries. Now there is a stdio.h header file. To use printf or scanf, those type of functions, we have to include that stdio header file. After there is one more, that is math.h header file. Okay, if you want to use any mathematical related functionality, then that is present in math.h. There is string.h header file to use string related functionality. For example, if you want to suppose compute length of a string, okay, then you can use that strlen function which is present in that string.h header file. Means there are header files present in C language, those you can use directly in your program, and you can use functionality from that directly then. In case of Python, again there is a rich set of libraries present. Suppose you want to just do any mathematical calculations or statistical calculations, then there is a like NumPy library is there. Okay, nowadays the very much popular artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, rich set of libraries present in Python for that thing also. Okay, already the functionality present in those libraries that you can directly use in your program. That's why there is no need to write too much lengthy code again. Okay, and this is the very much important feature of Python, that is it is having rich set of library support. Okay, now this is all about introductory part of Python. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991 in Netherlands. Okay, actually the main intention behind development of this language is to improve readability, to improve the simplicity. Now the next point is, Python is a general purpose, means versatile language. You can develop any type of application in Python. It is high level programming language. See, high level means it is very programmer friendly, very much programmer friendly. English like syntax is there. Next one is, it is simple and easy to learn, beginner friendly language. And dynamically typed means there is no need to just declare any variable. Now no need to mention the data type of variable, and you can change the data type, because whatever type checking is at the time of execution here, remember, at the time of execution, not at the time of compilation. Okay, that's why whatever type checking that will be at runtime, that will be at the time of execution. That's why it is called as a dynamically typed language, and it is having rich set of inbuilt libraries for doing any type of application. That's why Python is nowadays very much popular, very much simple. You can choose this language as a first language for learning. In the next session, we will see some more important features of Python. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.